If you want to have fast and lasting hypnosis session breakthroughs and really improve your skill set in the therapeutic process within your hypnotherapy sessions, then make sure you apply this principle, which is it's actually a neuroplasticity principles. One of the ways that we actually form new neural pathways is to be an active learner of whatever that it is that we're trying to change. And so I'm going to flip it back and put it in terms of our clients, right? How we actually help our clients with their own neuroplastic process. So a lot of the times, and I was trained this way, where there's this misconception in hypnotherapy that is more than enough to like open up our client's mind by relaxing them, telling them to go down the stairs and go deeper, 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 and try these suggestibility tests on them so that their body and even their mind is relaxed, which can be good in some ways. But it is this assumption that once our clients are relaxed, that they're actually just going to accept the suggestion and embed it into their subconscious. Like it was that easy. Like it's that easy, right? I don't know about you, but I've been relaxed so many times in my entire life and have not had any therapeutic changes with it. And, if you are someone you're just lying down the beach, sure, you're very, very relaxed. But in that moment in time, have you actually changed a habit that you've been wanting to change? Maybe if you have been in that self-exploratory mode during that, but literally just sitting here going like this and listening to something and somebody is not an active process. We can agree with that, right? A client simply lying down the couch and us with our microphones, which are wireless now, most of them, and us giving suggestions over and over and saying, you are now good enough. You have this beautiful private island with all the jets and blah, blah, blah. And as much as we can think that that is an active process because our clients can visualize the things that we are telling them, that is like such a small piece of the puzzle, right? What actual neuroplasticity is when we notice the action and notice the shift at that present moment, at that present time. And what this means is if that client is wanting to be on this private island, and one of the reasons they get to be in this private island is because they're taking a lot of action in their business that actually helps them receive the income for that private island, right? And so what neuroplasticity is with that circumstance is that a client actively becomes self-aware and explores the reasons as to why they don't have that private island yet, or explore the many different ways as to how they can make it happen. What is stopping them from manifesting that private island? What actually needs to happen internally? What type of actions need to be taken? What type of beliefs do they need to shift? Who is the person who becomes someone who buys a private island, right? Those exploratory things, an active thinking process is what's going to help them. And for example, that same client realizes in that session that one of the reasons why they don't have this private island is that because they aren't selling their programs enough because they're afraid of rejection. Them taking that information with them and applying it to their daily life way after our sessions, them waking up the next day after our session and saying, okay, this is the day that I am going to sell more of my programs. That client goes from selling the programs that they have once a month to selling that program every day. That is neuroplasticity. Them taking action every day from our help from the session is what creates lasting change, not the visualization that can help them to attach to that feeling so that they take action. But the actual neuroplastic process happens when they take action. Listening to a recording and relying on that solely is incredibly stupid, because if we were to put this into someone who wants to squat, right? There is someone who wants to squat 100 kilos, and this is their dream to have 100 kilos. And all they're doing is sitting on their couch, thinking and visualizing themselves in, squatting 100 pounds. If you get that person under the bar without taking action, without actually squatting, if you place that person under the bar with 100 kilograms, do you think that's going to be a good outcome? Do you think that person is actually going to be able to squat safely without putting in the reps to learn how to actually squat? No, it's dangerous, like an injury waiting to happen. We don't do that. So why are we expecting our clients, why are we expecting business to be like that as well? I think it doesn't make any sense. So that's why it's so important to involve our clients in the process. It is through their awareness, and it is through them having that internal awareness and noticing the fact that, oh, I was about to just sit on the couch and watch Netflix for 5 hours. Instead, I'm using that 5 hours to learn how to get better at selling. That is the neuroplasticity, not the listen. I'm gonna listen to the recording, and somehow this private island is just gonna show up. Like, I wish, right? We all wish that. That doesn't happen. That's not how it goes. And so, hope that this made you think. If you have any comments, concerns, or questions at all, let me know, and I will see you soon.